Welcome back, everybody. Master Gaw here with you again. Doing a little bit different video right now. So if you noticed, I put up a new video describing our new school name, our new system, curriculum, things like that. I will be posting other videos about that curriculum soon and going into detail about the system a little bit more. But today, this video is a little different. I want to tell you about a venture that I'm in now, and I want to share with you what I've been dealing with for the last week or so. So, I've always wanted to help people. As long as I can remember, somebody'd asked me when I was a kid, "What do you want to do when you grow up?" I want to help people. Don't know how to do it, don't know what I'm going to do, but that's what I wanted to do. So everything I've done since I was 16 years old and started working has something to do with service, whether it was the food industry or my military service, my security, my time in security, teaching martial arts, of course, helping people that way. So everything I've done has kind of revolved around serving people, and of course now as an EMT. But I've always had a passion for sharing the gospel. I've always had a passion for speaking to people, preaching. I started preaching when I was 12 years old. Matter of fact, my mom still has an audio cassette of my first preaching gig when I was 12 years old back in '89. So I've always had a passion for that, but for the longest time, I've kind of run from that. I didn't view that as something that would be a career or something that would be um, anything more than a hobby, really. So recently, it hit me pretty much like a ton of bricks, and I've decided that I'm going to go into ministry and I'm going to go into public speaking and things like that and try to make that a full time career. Now, I'm still going to keep the martial arts school. I'm still going to teach. I'm still going to be active in the martial arts. But my primary focus now from here on out is going to be this ministry and trying to reach as many people as we possibly can with God's help. So the name of the ministry is Psalm 144 Ministries. The YouTube channel is up now under that name. The Instagram page is up now under that name as well. So would love it if you check that out. For those of you who are Christians, you're going to find in this ministry that we are dealing with a lot of issues that Christians have problems with, namely myself. I had a lot of questions that I didn't know how to answer. I had a lot of doubts about my faith. I had a lot of issues with things in the Bible or things that I grew up hearing my entire life, and I didn't know how to rectify these problems. So I started studying Christian apologetics about 9.5 years ago. For those of you that don't know what apologetics is, it is a defense of the faith. It comes from a Greek word apologia, which means to stand or to defend. This is rooted in 1 Peter 3:15, which says, "But revere Christ as Lord in your hearts, and always be prepared to give a defense for the hope that you have. But do this with gentleness and respect." So there is a specific attitude with which we're supposed to do this. A lot of times I've seen Christians who are on fire about ministry, love evangelizing, and they love talking to people, but they tend to take it too far in that they're willing to attack ideas, they're willing to attack logic or these lofty ideas against God or against the Bible. The problem is they take it so far that they end up attacking the person that is giving these ideas or giving that opinion. And that's not the right way to do it, in my opinion, or biblically. So in Ephesians 6, Paul talks about putting on the armor of God. And all of these pieces of armor go all the way from head to toe, helmet down to the feet. And one of the last things he mentions is the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. For those of us who are Christians, we know that Christ, one of his monikers, is the Word of God. So the Word of God is our weapon. It is what we use to put down these lofty ideas. In 2 Corinthians 10, Paul mentions that the weapons we use are strong enough to take down strongholds. The language for that time, strongholds like a castle or a fortress. So our weapons are strong enough to take down fortresses, castles. So when we recognize that the weapons we have are not human weapons, Paul also mentions we don't wage war as people, as humans wage war. We're not like we're in the flesh, because we're not in a war. Again, Ephesians 6, he says we're not in a war against humans or flesh and blood. We're in a war against spiritual forces. So this ministry has nothing to do with attacking people. We want to share the gospel of Christ in love. We want to speak the truth in love. We want to defend the faith with apologetics. We want to teach other people how to minister in their own communities, or how to reach out to friends of theirs that maybe aren't Christians, or talk to other Christians who are either new in the faith or have the same doubts and questions and fears that a lot of us have. So there's a lot of different aspects to this ministry. It's very multifaceted. Eventually, I'm going to be bringing on other people, and we're going to have different people that are ministering in different ways. Uh, I have a friend who wants to do uh, multiple friends who want to do specific types of ministry. So I want to make avenues for them to explore their own ministry in the demographic that they're looking for. So I wanted to share this with you and let you know about this ministry. If you're interested in this, like I said before, the YouTube channel is up under Psalm 144 Ministries. Please go check us out. I've got 2 videos up there now. More are coming very soon. And if you please like, subscribe, share with your friends. And if you're interested in learning more about a certain topic or a certain ideology or anything about that, if you have questions about your faith, please reach out to us. Our email is psalm144info@gmail.com. So feel free to email us if you have questions. Also, you can put comments in the videos, comments down in the videos and that kind of thing. The Instagram page is also up under Psalm 144 Ministries, as I said before as well. So I hope that you will join us in this venture if you're interested in it. If you have no interest in it, of course, that's perfectly fine. But if you are a non-Christian and you have questions, or you are uh, trying to learn more about what the Christian faith is all about, we'd love to talk with you as well. I'll be putting quite a few videos up. It's going to range from a lot of different topics. So if you subscribe, you'll get those notifications, those videos when they go up. Thank you for checking us out. I appreciate your subscribing if you have. I appreciate you liking these videos and sharing with your friends. Love you guys, and I hope that every one of you has a fantastic day. God bless, and I'll see you soon.